They use the gas.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Alright, so acting. James Franco, actually awesome performance. I actually liked it a lot. Just gotta say, Andy Serkis, amazing performance. He's the guy that did all the
Movement.
Motion capture for the main character, which was Caesar the monkey, or ape. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Ape. I know, they get mad when you call them monkeys. They're gonna take over and
Don't
kill
want to offend any apes out there watching.
Yeah. But yeah, it was amazing job. Yeah, I think overall all the acting performances were fine. They were actually pretty. They were great.
Overall, it was higher than average. I was satisfied.
Nice day.
I liked it.
Okay, so when I saw the previews for this movie, I knew that two of my favorite actors were going to be in it, John Lithgow and James Franco. So I had high expectations coming into this. It was great. And Andy Serkis, like you said, friggin' phenomenal.
Yeah.
He makes me believe in evolution. Alright?
Plot and writing. Alright, so I thought the plot was really awesome. It was really interesting, and the movie, I was never bored with the plot at all. I always wanted to know more. So yeah, I just gotta say also the character development was great in this movie. I felt emotion for all the main characters in it, especially Caesar, which was the ape.
I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I was interested the whole time what's going to happen next. The characters were really strong characters. There's been a lot of emotional attachment. Basically, all your questions are answered at the end. Everything fits together. You feel satisfied. You don't have any I wonder what happens next. It's just good.
Alright, plot was awesome. As you said, I got really connected characters. And yeah, Caesar, I was rooting for him the whole time. And also, one thing, the rising action was building up for this one part. I don't know if I should spoil it, but this one part, this one thing happened,
Yeah.
the whole theater went silent.
Yeah.
Everyone was just what the
Did that just happen?
Yeah,
It's like,
and then
whoa, okay,
from
this is
there
awesome.
it's just oh my god, you're on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
an
that's
amazing
great.
ride, the whole movie.
Giant climax.
Just amazing plot.
There's no one in the theater that was rooting against Caesar, oh, I want to see this monkey get shot.
Which is bad, because if you watch any of the other Planet of the apes are the bad ones, but in this movie you're rooting for them. The motion capture in this movie is freaking amazing. Andy Serkis did a phenomenal job with the acting, and every time you see a monkey that's CGI in the movie, that's an actual actor. The best CGI I've seen since Avatar.
On the same level, if not better, than Avatars, the apes look amazing. They look really realistic. They're one of the best CGI, the example of CGI I've seen yet in a film. And now we'll talk about just the action. The ending is mostly where all the action happens, and that is fantastic. I mean, I was yeah, every time I saw an explosion.
Yeah, so motion capture is so good. They put little motion capture points in their face, facial motion capture. Andy Serkis, I don't know if it was just him or it was technology, but I know for a fact he did really good. Just the facial features.
Yeah.
The faces Caesar made were unbelievable. He made these badass faces. You have to see it to get it.
I really liked how the character, the people were able to interact with the motion capture people.
Alright, so this movie, I thought the plot was really awesome and totally tied up the whole series and all the other movies together. If you watch all the other movies, this is definitely a must-watch. It's a must-go-see if you ever watched all the other movies. If you haven't watched any of the other movies, I totally recommend to go see this movie first. It's a prequel to all the Planet of the Apes, so to go see this one first, it's a must-go-see as well. It's not better than Bacon, because Bacon's awesome, but it's definitely a must-go-see for me.
Alright, going in this movie, once again, I wasn't really expecting much. I was expecting a decent movie, but not as good as it actually became. Like, during this movie, I was watching this, and I'm like, wow, this is a really good movie. Story was fantastic, acting was fantastic, characters were fantastic. It was original. I mean, I honestly enjoy this movie a lot. So, I'm going to go with a high must-go-see.
After this movie was over, I just tried to think of the flaws, and I really couldn't think of that many. Like, besides, like, tiny little things, I really couldn't think of much. Like, acting, great. Plot, great. Writing, great. Like, special effects, CGI, everything was great, in my opinion. I like the little flaws, just an amazing movie overall, and I gotta give it better than Bacon.
I feel like out of the whole Planet of the Apes franchise, if not the best, it's second best after the first original movie. And just so many things in it were really good, like all the CGI, all the motion capture.
Yeah, motion capture.
All the just acting. Everybody was really good in this movie. And like Anthony said, there were little things, but nothing that would really just change your opinion on this movie unless you were like really stuck on. I would probably, I want to say better than Bacon, but I really like Bacon. So I'm gonna have to say a high must-go-see.
That's so true.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to go to the zoo. Let's go to the fucking zoo. Let's go right now. Let's fucking go to the zoo. Gotta go see some chimps. Hell yeah.
I'm not driving.
He hasn't spent any time with other chimps.
You're gonna stay here now. We're not going home right now.
Stupid monkey. He'll learn who's boss soon enough.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.